I'm Melvin, Burgess at the Edinburgh World Writers' Conference, and for me the really wonderful thing about it has been this connection. It's connections, isn't it, and it's communications between people with different ideas. I went to Siberia and discussing things like the future of the novel and the role of politics in the novel with people from Russia was just completely surprising. They had a completely different set of ideas. A completely different view on things, and I came away with a real sense of history about what had happened in Russia, and a real sense of history about how the ideas that I've got had developed. So that was what it was for me. Communications, surprising communications. I was really taken by surprise by what people had to say.
I'm Sophie Cooke. I'm a Scottish novelist, short story writer, poet, travel writer. I've been taking part in the Edinburgh World Writers' Conference for a year, since it began in August. I went to events here, of course, and in Berlin and in Beijing. It's been a fantastic experience for me. Why I've liked it, I think, is meeting the writers from these other countries, of course, and finding out how different it is for them, the kinds of constraints that they have to work within, sometimes politically, that aren't considerations for me as a writer. That's changed the way that I view my own writing practice. I think it's made me more politically aware. And then also having the experience of traveling to these places, for example China, that was an amazing opportunity and experience. And that, I think, will definitely be something that's going to materialise in my work in the future. So I think, yeah, there's been the intellectual satisfaction side, the ideas that we've discussed, the obvious purpose of it, but then there's also been all these other benefits for me as a writer. So
I'm Marina Salandy-Brown, and I'm the director of the NGC Bocas Lit Fest, which means it's the literary festival of Trinidad and Tobago. There's something going on in books, and being part of a conversation that hundreds of people in the world were taking part in, I think was very, very stimulating, and people came from all over the region to be there, and we had wonderful people from Scotland and from England to be part of that conversation. We had Caribbean writers from all over the diaspora who were there, and we were discussing things, and what was interesting that came out of it was the fact that those things, those subjects that we discussed haven't really gone away. The importance of them haven't really gone away. It's just how you treat with them that's slightly different. And that was partly what was so interesting, because you realize you were part of something that goes on and on and on, and you can't afford to really jump off the wheel because the wheel is going on. And it was very important for us to be part of that.